Hi team, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at 3 ways you can improve your boxing and even more important, your ring awareness without having to put one of those in your front room. So let's jump into drill number 1. So I'm at it again, I've got the socks back out. What you can see is I've laid out, using the space that I have, 4 corners. And these are going to replicate my boxing ring. Now, no matter what space you've got, big or small, you can still mark out a boxing ring that suits the size of your training area. Now we can start thinking about where we are in the ring and where we want to be. So the first drill I want you to do is just get used to the space that you've got. So you get in your stance, don't throw any punches, and just move around your makeshift ring. And as you get close to what is going to be the ropes, just back up, maybe hold the center. You might want to switch that and just work around the outside of the ring. So as you get close to a corner, changing directions. After about a minute, when we're comfortable with the space that we've got, start adding some punches. Think about where you are. So if you're on the outside, they're going to be long punches, aren't they? If we're closer to the ropes and we've backed our opponent up, they're going to be shorter punches. Then step back and go long. Okay, so the main drill here is to just get used to the space. That's all I want you to do from training drill number 1. Get used to the space, get used to moving around, concentrating on the center, moving close to the ropes, edging back into the corners, moving out the corners. Get used to that. That's training drill number 1. For the next 2 training drills, we're going to visualize 2 different types of opponents that's going to really dictate how we box. The first opponent is going to be a come forwards, aggressive opponent. So our tactics against someone like that is not to move back in straight lines, to throw and to move again, so not to hold our feet and have a fight. We can use this marked out ring to perform that. So we start in the center, we can imagine our opponent's coming forwards. Take this as slow as you like, speed up when you're ready. So if our opponent's coming forwards in a ring this small, we've probably got 1 half step back, and then we've got to look at moving one way, or half a step back and moving the other way. So whether or not you want to throw punches to start with is up to you. You could just get used to that moving, circling around, and as they come again, moving. We'll always go in the same way. Okay, so moving away from that aggressive opponent. That's the first part of this training drill. Once you're happy that you've got your movement sorted and that you are aware of where you are in the ring and how to get out of those sticky situations like the corners or too close to the ropes, you can't win a round of boxing without throwing a punch. So we need you to get your punch in. Aggressive opponent comes. You might check hook, step back in with a couple, move again. Here they come again. You might go the other way, step in with a couple, move. As they come in, make a miss. Put them in a bad situation. Back them up towards the rope. So now you can see how this drill is really getting you to think about your ring position and where you need to be. Whereas if we were just shadow boxing against an aggressive opponent, we'd probably back right up, use all the space that we had, not really thinking about ring position. But not only are we thinking about where we are in the ring, we're thinking about where our opponent is. If they've stepped in and we've made a miss here, we can then step on the front foot and suddenly we've backed them up into the corner. And that will also give you your shot selection. If we've backed them up to the ropes, then we're going to use those bent arm shots, aren't we? And that leads nicely into training drill number 3. Hey team, right now only 20% of you that are watching this tutorial have actually subscribed to the channel. We need to change that. So please punch that subscribe button, jump on as a subscriber, and that really helps me as a creator to keep pushing these videos out. Thanks team, let's jump back in. The training drill number 3, we're going to be boxing against an evasive boxer. So they're generally off the back foot, and they're trying to move left and right and make sure you can't pin them down. Okay, so to pin down an evasive boxer, we have to use good footwork, lateral movement, and a lot of feints. So you can imagine your opponent is moving side to side. Now if I just try and follow them around, I'm going to have no success. They're going to ping shots, move, ping shots, move. I'm going to have a torrid bout. So I've got to think, right, I need to stay in front of them. So if they move that way, they're evasive movements, I step that way. Boom, so I'm always in front. They go that way, I step, so I'm in front. So I'm keeping them in a poor ring position. And then as they get maybe closer to the corner, they're a bit more limited, then we can start backing them up and letting the hands go. Lots of little triggers, lots of little feints, put them in that poor ring position, then when you can, let's go. So we're moving around, here they go, side to side, side to side. Now we've got them, work. They've suddenly gone again, now you move. The side to side, so you're laterally stepping, got them in a poor ring position, let's go. Again, they've escaped, and we go back on them. So you can see now how creating space, a sense of where you are in the ring, a sense of where they are in the ring, how we can back them up into a poor ring position, and then when we get there, we can let the shots go. And this will transfer really well into there. Those 3 training drills are really going to help you improve as a boxer and improve your ring awareness. Something else that's going to help you improve is to subscribe to this channel so you keep getting notifications of these videos and you help me put out even more content. Don't go anywhere, team. Check out one of these 2 videos. Subscribe first, and I'll see you there.